Hello. Today I want to talk about frustrated desire. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person who's been feeling this lately, especially when dealing with the pandemic and just dealing with so much coming to crisis energy that's been coming to the surface, which feels to me like it can really bring up some old core beliefs that stifle, at least for me anyway. So one of the root beliefs that has been coming up is this big energy of, and sometimes it's really quiet. I don't even know it's running the show, but this energy of, I can't, this frustration and this feeling of, I can't fix this. I don't know what to do with this, that kind of energy. And I feel like I've dealt with that for a very, very long time since I was a little girl. That's been a belief that I picked up and that's been running for a long time. So especially as being a mom as well, it's really been playing out a little bit again in a few different ways. So I have a little toddler, and one of the first words they pick up is no. And what adults often like to say to toddlers a lot is no. And I'm being really mindful of not always saying no to my little girl because I don't want her to experience the same frustration around desire that I have experienced. I don't want her to suffocate her desire energy in the way that I have. So with my daughter, I am being mindful to allow her to safely explore when what she is wanting is not going to bring harm to herself or to anyone else, or to redirect her, to give her options of what she can do, what she can have, what she can be. And so I know that children are sponges and they imitate or mirror and pick up our energy more of what we do than what we say. So I know it's also important for me to address this with myself, to redirect what I can do, what I can be, what I can have, and to stop saying no and not even acknowledging my desire energy. That sometimes it's hard for me to even know what I am wanting. And I'm wanting to practice this with putting it out there of affirming, I want to know what I am wanting. And that I can practice this with small things like, what am I hungry for? What do I want to eat? Not what do I think I should eat? What do I want? What do I want to do today? And I know there's all kinds of have-tos and responsibilities and things I need to do, and that can really kind of feel like a stranglehold and get in the way sometimes of that energy of what do I want? Along with the pandemic of feeling limited, but can I still find access to some energy of what I am wanting? So before I got pregnant, I really felt as if I was building a momentum of some desires that I wanted for a long time were manifesting, especially in regards to my acting career. I was booking some things, I was manifesting some stuff, and then I got pregnant, and she wasn't planned per se, yet I was praying very hard at the time for a deeper understanding of love, and man was I praying for that. Be careful what you pray for. I did say yes on every level, even though I was afraid once I found out I was pregnant. I did say yes to that. So I'm grateful that I have my little girl. And some of the things that I was wanting have been put on the back burner. And so now I have additional evidence and excuses as to why I can't have what I am wanting. So the new one is, I'm a mom. I have to take care of my baby. I have all these things I have to do. And while some of it is true, I don't have to completely squelch and suffocate my desires. I can acknowledge my wants and needs too, and there can be room for both my desires and my daughter's needs to be met. So I invite you as well to notice all the can'ts and the shoulds and the buts that come up and squelch your desires. I can't because I don't look like this, or I'm a mom now, or I'm middle-aged, or blah, blah, blah. All the excuses and the evidence that we see and that get in the way of us going after or wanting what we want because we want it. So I invite you, as I'm exploring this desire energy more and making it a practice, to even be aware of what I am wanting and allowing myself to want what I want because I want it. Let me know your thoughts on this if anyone is aware of this too, or the voice of I can't, and how we can maybe redirect ourselves to the voice of I can. Still working through this one. Anyway, this is where I'm at. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.